Welcome to the season review. A good season for Northamptonshire. We can say we were consistent and we improved our position on County Championship Division 1. We lifted one spot to 5th, one higher than the last two positions of 6th from the other couple of seasons. 20 over trophy, we made the playoffs again. It was a wee bit disappointing we didn't get a bit further in that competition, but good to say we made the playoffs back to back. And the Challenge Trophy was a bit of a disappointment, but we will look at the tables. So there we go. There's our position in 5th place. And I have to say, I was a wee bit disappointed with that. I thought we probably could have won that last game, for example. We did bat poorly and bowl poorly in some games that we lost, but at the end of the day, we've did enough to stay up, and we live to fight another day in County Championship Division 1. The Challenge Trophy, which was won by Somerset, but we were nowhere near the... Well, if we'd won a couple of the tight games again, we probably would have almost snuck in with 3 to 7, well 3 to 6, being having a 4-win and 4-loss record. And the best campaign for us, we did make the quarterfinal. Unfortunately, lost to Gloucestershire, but we had a good campaign. We finished in 2nd in the group, so we're good enough on the day. So we'll look at the player records for the season. We'll look at the current year, the run scored. I would say the man of the season in terms of the bat was Crenshaw. He was exceptional. He had taken consideration Thor and Malik played a few more games. Stock added some value in the middle order, 12 matches, an average of 40.86. Gunson was a bit low on his numbers this season, 787 runs, an average of 34.22. Aswood, the keeper, was good towards the latter part of the season, got his average up to 40. Dix showed signs that he has potential to be a really good batsman. Glenn, bit of a disappointment. Apart from his big 150, I think he got, he didn't score too much else in the other innings there. Thomas, we keep him in the team mainly for the extra opener if we need one. Curran, bit disappointing with the bat actually. 303, average of 23.31. He got 100 too. Gray, pretty good this season. Meyer, a bit disappointing. Banton was a bit disappointing as well, but he'll stay in the squad, Banton, if we don't have too many other options. And now we go to the ball, where we have some interesting positions here. So Friend was our top wicket taker, 37 wickets at 27.62. Didn't really pay too much attention to his performances, to be honest. Like, he was one man that slipped under the radar. He went about his work and had a good season. Curran was good with the ball, 36 wickets at 25.56. Daniel, 32 wickets at 26.94. Always good, Daniel. Gray, 32 wickets at 27.84. Played a wee couple of games for England. Meyer, 30 wickets at 36.57. He's a bit better than that, I think. He'd be a bit disappointed with the season. Albright, 22 wickets at 28.09. Was good. Conor McCurry was good in patches. Yates played 2 first-class games, I think, for us. He was a wee bit of a letdown this season. And probably will let him go. Bertley, 13 wickets at 40.31. He's got a lot more development to go. Him, 12 wickets at 30.83. That's okay for someone that got caught up from the youth system. And Siggins, he bowled actually okay in the last 2 games of the season. Got 9 wickets himself. So overall, that's a pretty decent effort in finishing 5th there. So the one-day current year saw a few batsmen average over 50. Anthony Thor had a phenomenal season for England and played pretty good for us. Gunson was the same. Malik was okay. Aswood, 181 runs at 36.20, contributed. But yeah, Meyer and Glenn contributed a bit, but there's just not quite enough on the batting there. You can see a noticeable drop from Thor, Gunson, Malik and Aswood. You had to rule out Peters. He played only a sprinkle games for us, and they were mainly... Peters played for the West Indies, I think, so had to rule that out. But yeah, not enough runs there. And now we go to the bowling. And Meyer, he was good in the one-day form. 14 wickets at 28.14. Albright was okay, 13 at 30.62. Gray, a bit disappointing, but again, played a few games for England. Conor McCurr, the 4 games he played, probably the pick of the bowlers. 10 wickets at an average of 18.30. Continues to deliver. He is a veteran player now. He's closing in on 34 years of age. Friend, 7 matches. He got majority of the campaign. 10 wickets at average of 34.5. Burt Lees was okay in patches. Yates was disappointing. And Daniel got a couple games at average of 53 per wicket. Probably our best format again this season. And we had people coming in and out again. Aswood was good. I thought Stanley Dix was okay in patches. Curran played most of the campaign, was reasonable for us. We're actually going to Curran's stats. I think Curran was good with the ball for the current year. Oh, we can't really find out. The team. No, it can't tell us, unfortunately. But yeah, there was enough contributions from everyone. Like Banton's best format was 20 over stuff. Mullet was a bit disappointing. Thomas was disappointing as well. And yeah, now we'll go to the wicket takers and the youngster, David Hemp. 29 wickets at 15.14. Exceptional from the young fella. Conor McCurr was good, 20 at 15.35. Friend was good. Yates was good in patches when he was here. Daniel, that's probably why we got the quarterfinals, because the bowlers were sublime. So that wraps up the review for this season. Hopefully you guys are continuing to enjoy the series. We still want to win a title, like we are really deep in. I think this is the 13th review. I could be wrong there. I don't want to say out and out just in case I get it wrong. But next season, I'll probably try to get a spinner at the very least. I think a spinner would help, a good quality one. Gonna have to look long and hard there, and we're just gonna have to try and manage our finances quite well and try and keep most of our team. But next season, obviously got some lofty goals, and we'll see you then.